Salati, Adana, Salati!
ያሸናፊ ልጅ ነኝ አበሾቹ ዘር አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አውቃለሁ ጠንቅቄ ስለ ሀገር ፍቅር አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ ኢትዮጵያ ሀገሬ ኩሪ በልጆችሽ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ በካምቦሎጆ ላይ ስምሽ ገነነልሽ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ ይሁን ካታንጋ ቸፕ ካፍትራት ተላፎቅ ቸፕ አንድ ድምጽ አንድ ላይ ቸፕ በዝማሬ ይድመቅ ቸፕ ይስማተራ አለን ድልና ደጋለን ከማናንሽ የዱሩ ጤትላ ለማብስሬ እላለሁ ኢትዮጵያ ከማናንሽ የዱሩ ጤትላ ለማብስሬ እላለሁ ኢትዮጵያ ምንጊዜም ዋልያ ምንጊዜም ሉሲ ምንጊዜም ዋልያ ምንጊዜም ሉሲ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ከእንግዲህ ይበቃል ትውልዱ ተነስቷል አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ታሪክ ሰሪ ሊሆን ጉዞውን ጀምሯል አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ለስፖርት እድገታችን ባንድ ላይ አብሮ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ለተተኪው ትውልድ ጉዞውን አብስሩ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ 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 አሸናፊ ልጅ ነኝ አበሾቹ ዘር አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አውቃለሁ ጠንቅቄ ስለ ሀገር ፍቅር አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ ኢትዮጵያ ሀገሬ ኩሪ በልጆችሽ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ በካምቦሎጆ ላይ ስምሽ ገነነልሽ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ አለምሽ ዛሬ ነው ዛሬ ሸባዬ ቸፕ እላለሁ ዘንድሮ ቸፕ ይጎሰም ነጋሪት ይመታ ከበሮ ኢትዮጵያ አለን አይዞሽ ቆመናል ልጆችሽ ለእናት ሀገሬ ደሜን ሰጥቼ እታገላለሁ በስፖርቱ ታሪክ ሰራለሁ ለእናት ሀገሬ ደሜን ሰጥቼ እታገላለሁ በስፖርቱ ታሪክ ሰራለሁ ምንጊዜም ዋልያ ምንጊዜም ሉሲ ምንጊዜም ዋልያ ምንጊዜም ሉሲ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ በስፖርቱ ሜዳ ላይ ድልን ተቀዳጅተን አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ሁሌም ማይረሳ ታሪክ እንሰራለን አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ስማችን ካድሶ መጨረሻው ያምራል አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ እንደ አብሪ ኮከብ ብርሃን ይሰጣል አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ ማታ ነው ድሌ አያሆ ማታ ነው ድሌ 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 ማታ ነው ድሌ
Walia, walia, walia. Scored in both legs against Sudan in the qualifiers. He's now scored a levelling goal against the African champions in a side. And suddenly, Bobana is sprung to life. The stands are shaking in Bobana. Fair call.
ሰው ማላ የውዙሪያው አቅለጠለት ትበልልታ አፎጨት ባታምቦር ድምድምታ ወይ አትላት ጀምሮ ያንተለ ጉዳየው ዘንድሮ ወይ ጉድ ታይቶ ማይታወቅ ታላቅ ደማቅ ደስታና ሳቅ ወይ መስቀላት ያንተለ የወጣው ሰው ሲታይ ወይ ጉድ አልኮኝነ በእውነት ትናገር ተለድሉ ባላበት አንቺ ጀግና የወለድሽው ሕዝቡን በደስታ ፓራስሽው ወልደሽ መና ያልቀረሽው የርግባ ሞራ መና የርግባ ሞራ መልጎሽ ወይ ጋሸስ መቻርጅቶ ያንዳለ ሽላላው ቀረቶ ወይ ጉድ እሷ አጅቷል ሲባል ለጋስና አደባባይ ወጥቷል ወይ ደግሞ የሚያስገርመው ያንዳለ መውለዱ የሚያኮራው ወይ ጉድ አልኩኝ እኔ ማታርጅ ወዳጅ ደግማ እያለች ልጅ አንቺ ጋሸን ያሰከርሽው መጣን ያለች ጓደን በያ ብርቶት አለለኛ የርግባ ሞራ በና የርግባ ሞራ በልጎሽ የርግባ ሞራ በና የርግባ ሞራ በልጎሽ የርግብ አዎ አዎ የርግብ እንደገና መድሮን ጨዋታ እንጫወታለን የርግብ አሞራ ከወንድም ጋራ አሞራ የርግብ ሽሙሽሙ ጀግና የወለድሽው ሽሙሽሙ የርግብ አሞራ ሀገሬ ልጅ ጋራ አሞራ የርግብ ሽሙሽሙ አንቺ የወለድሽው ሽሙሽሙ የርግብ አሞራ ሀገሬ ልጅ ጋራ አሞራ የርግብ ሽሙሽሙ አንቺ የወለድሽው የርግብ አሞራ የርግብ አሞራ የርግብ ሽሙሽሙ
ናስማ ስርሺ መውዜ ዝናር ፍቅራር ገዛ ዲናር ኩራትሽን ቀና አስጥሎ አየን 4 ኪሎ ዋልያ 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 ዋልያው በቁ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ወኔታጠቁ
Scored in both legs against Sudan in the qualifiers. He's now scored a levelling goal against the African champions. In a side.
ዋልያው በቁ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ወኔታጠቁ ሰንደፉ ባላ ባላ ሳተና ዋልያው የኮረብታ ብርቁ ከዳሽን ተራራ ጫፉ ላይ ያረገው እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ታጠቅ የወደሳት ግባ ከሜዳው ነፈር ካናብስቶቹ ምድር ቀንሼ ልስተካፈር አልመ በኳስ አፈራርስካል እንኳን እስክሞ የሰላሳ ዓመት አሮጌ ግንቡን ባረባና ሳተና ዋልያው የኮረብታ ብርቁ ከዳሽን ተራራ ጫፉ ላይ ያረገው እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ባረባና ሳተና ዋልያው የኮረብታ ብርቁ ከዳሽን ተራራ ጫፉ ላይ ያረገው እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ዛሬ ቢደነፉ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ሰምቶ በወኔ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ቢወስድ አንበሳ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ጀግና አይደለም ወይ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ወርቆ ቢነሳ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ወርቆ ቢነሳ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ወሰን አስፍቶ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ሰማይ ሲመለስ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ እንዲህ አይደለም ወይ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ጀግና ቢወደስ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ መሬት ሲመታ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ አዋራው ሲቀስ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ አዋራው ባላባላ ሳተና ዋልያው የኮረብታ ብርቁ ከዳሽን ተራራ ጫፉ ላይ ያረገው እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ አርማ ማለት ሰንደቅ ማሊያ ማለት ዋልያ አንተን ማየት ላለብን ብርቅ ነው ከኢትዮጵያ አልመ በኳስ አፈራርስካል እንኳን እስክሞ የሰላሳ ዓመት አሮጌ ግንቡን ባላባላ ሳተና ዋልያው የኮረብታ ብርቁ ከዳሽን ተራራ ጫፉ ላይ ያረገው እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ባላባላ ሳተና ዋልያው የኮረብታ ብርቁ ከዳሽን ተራራ ጫፉ ላይ ያረገው እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ዛሬ ቢደነፉ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ዋልያው ተነስ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ሳልና ቀንዱን እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ማን እንደሆነ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ አይተናል ወሉድ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ አይተናል ወሉድ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ታቀኝሰ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ታጣምራና እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ሁሌ አይለካም እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ አንገ ነው ጀግና እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ አንገ ነው ጀግና እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ወሰን አስፍቶ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ሰማይ ሲመለስ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ እንዲህ አይደለም ወይ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ጀግና ቢወደስ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ መሬት ሲመታ
Got the goal, and suddenly Bobana has sprung to life. The stands are shaking in Bobana. Fair call.
ዋልያ 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 ዋልያው ብርቁ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ወኔ ታጠቁ
Sudan Girma scored in both legs against Sudan in the qualifiers. He's now scored a levelling goal against the African champions. In a side.
ዋልያው ብርቁ እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ወኔ ታጠቁ ባላባላ ሳተና ዋልያው የኮረብታ ብርቁ ከዳሽን ተራራ ጫፉ ላይ ያረገው እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ባላባላ ሳተና ዋልያው የኮረብታ ብርቁ ከዳሽን ተራራ ጫፉ ላይ ያረገው እንዲታይ ሰንደፉ ታጠቅ የወደሳት ግባ ከሜዳው ነፈር ካናብስቶቹ ምድር
And suddenly, Bobana is sprung to life. The stands are shaking in Bobana. Fair call.
የፈቀርሽው ማጣን ያለች ጓደኝ በያብር ታለለኛ የርግባ ሞራ በና የርግባ ሞራ በልጎሽ የርግባ ሞራ በና የርግባ ሞራ በልጎሽ አዎ አዎ እንደገና በድሮ ጨዋታ እንጫወታለን። አሞራ ከወንድም ጋራ አሞራ ሽው ጀግና የወለድሽው ሽው የርግብ አሞራ ሀገሬ ልጅ ጋራ አሞራ የርግብ አንቺ የወለድሽው ሽው የርግብ አሞራ ሀገሬ ልጅ ጋራ አሞራ የርግብ ሽው አንቺ የወለድሽው
opening fixture in the AFCON Under-17 African Cup of Nations here in Morocco. Glorious sunshine awaiting Egypt and Ethiopia. This is a Group A fixture, which has been labelled as the Group of Death. Ethiopia could well be one of the surprise packages. Just to give you an indicator on this, the Under-17 African Cup of Nations here in Morocco, 10 teams from this tournament will qualify directly from their performances in this competition for the World Cup in Qatar. That's the 8 quarter-finalists. The 4 third-place teams in the respective groups will be going through to a knockout competition of their own, and the 2 finalists in that will emerge as the 9th and 10th team to qualify for the World Cup in Qatar. So there is so much at stake here. Africa's finest young players are going to be on show, and today it's Egypt against Ethiopia. A relatively quiet, somber Egyptian dressing room, which is a far cry, as you'll see in a minute, from the exuberant mood of the Ethiopians have arrived here full of optimism under their American coach, Benjamin Zaymer. They changed colours today of yellow. Ethiopia, by the way. There's good experience in this Ethiopian side. Plenty of players with good first team calibre and experience at their respective clubs. It's a squad that has spent a lot of time together in preparation for this tournament, and they cannot be taken lightly. As you can see there is a good camaraderie amongst the players.
Let's welcome the national teams of Egypt and Ethiopia. دعونا نرحب بمنتخبين الوطنيين مصر وإثيوبيا.
Well, all the talk and all the preparation will soon be over as the two sets of players make their way out onto the pitch. Well, it's a long trek across the pitch for the match officials, as well as for the two starting 11s. Slightly breezy day in North Africa. We are blessed with great sunshine here this afternoon, ahead of the two national anthems. That was the Egyptian national anthem, and now the anthem of Ethiopia. Ethiopia have invested a lot of time and energy into stepping forward on the international scene in the world of football, and it starts with youth development under the American coach Benjamin Zema, who, when you talk to him and when you listen to him, comes across as an ambitious person whose methodology goes with buying into this project. They have genuine hopes of getting into the World Cup. They know only too well that this is a group that is going to be very, very tough indeed. The match officials down on the pitch, you saw lined up there, and the Egyptian team, their final preparations, one final group get together. Some very exciting young talent on both sides. How far have the Ethiopians come? This is going to be the big question. They'll both want to get off to a strong start in this competition. The opening match is always one of intrigue. Referee today, by the way, is Hilary Mbaba from Zambia. Two assistant referees, one from the Seychelles and one also from Zambia. Nancy Kasitu from Zambia, and from the Seychelles, Saji Padiachi. Fourth official is Encino Twaniani Okma. So from Namibia. No VAR for this game, by the way. No VAR in this AFCON tournament, just the four officials. Captain for Egypt is Ahmed Safwa. Tensei there, the central defender and captain of Ethiopia. Very tall central defender. The Egyptian captain. The two sets of players, you can already tell, have got a great bond at youth level. International football get-togethers are far more frequent and far more long-lasting. And whilst this tournament is only a couple of weeks in its duration, both these sets of players will be blissfully aware that the importance of the very first match is every inch as important as the one they play last. Off to a good start is what it's all about. And we are off and underway. All the waiting, all the talking behind. Let's get to the penalty area nice and earlier. Egypt down this near side. Safwa. Adam Youssef going all the way back to his goalkeeper. They will play, we suspect, with three at the back. It looks like that. Amr. Another long kick from Malak, who plays his football for one of the giants in Egyptian football, Zamalek. Trip on Safwa, who will be the playmaker in that midfield. Back outside by Bashir. So Ivona on the far side. About Ali. Safwa again, very congested in that middle area. Bringing it through the crowd is Ahmed Bashir. Egypt having to get back in numbers. Dawit couldn't make it stick. This is Adam Youssef. Clear to touch by Tinsay. Go through this Egyptian side. Each and every one of them is based within an Egyptian club. All the bench as well. They know that the dream is to move on to bigger and better things, and this is the platform. Ethiopia yet to really produce too many footballing superstars. Maybe this is the generation. As the ball is crossed into the box, and a quick indication there that with Enio on the right-hand side, there is an ability to get forward and to cause the Egyptians problems. Dawit is a ferocious runner of the ball. Referee wants a word. Not quite sure what the message is. In the front of the queue, receiving it is Omar Fuda. Plays for Al Nassr, Omar Fuda. Al Nassr in the UAE. Comes across. Safely dealt with. Tamar with the clearance away. And the captain, Ahmed Safwa, winning a throw on a halfway line. Well, we played 3.5 minutes, and whilst Egypt have had the better of it, we've seen already that this is not going to be a pushover for them today. Away by Tinsay, playing alongside Efferson at the back. Cleared to safety over on the far side. At the Mohammed the 11th complex, this tournament is being held today. That's an interesting ball out towards the left-hand side. Zaifa was chasing. Clearance wasn't a great one by goalkeeper Malik, and they could be in trouble here, Egypt. Once again, it's Dawit. Here he goes on the outside. It's a physical machine when he gets going, as Yusuf found out there. Was from behind, but very strong, agile. Adam Youssef to take this free kick. In fact, he's not. He's going to leave it to his goalkeeper, Malik. And his poor distribution almost led to problems just a few moments ago. It's flicked on in the air by Ivona. Ivona is the target man up top. Danny down the left-hand side. For a goal kick. Strong defending by Ebenezer. And forward from Abdallah Omar. His whistle has gone. There's a few confused faces out there. It's going to be a drop ball. So a throw in for Ethiopia. They're the team in all yellow. 6.5 minutes gone. No real chances yet. Fairly even, if anything. Perhaps Egyptians have had more of the possession. Ethiopians have had more of a sniff at goal. That was excellent hold-up play by Dawit. All the way back for Efferson to Tunsay. Safety first, Adam Youssef. Stinker on this near side that was fouled. Foul by Mohamed Gamal. Well, the Egyptian width is it's off the inside of the post. Well, you can't come much closer than that. That was a let-off. Well, the goalkeeper was wandering off his line and was completely caught out by the long ball. Amazingly, it came back off the far post and back in to play across the line. Well, it just didn't go in, did it? Unbelievable. That would have been quite some opener. And it might give the Egyptians a bit of a shock to the system, that, which they need, because they need to wake up here a little bit. A couple of lazy moments. That's too long, too far out. And a throw into Ethiopia. Here's that chance again. It's a free kick floated from inside his own half. And it went over the top of the striker, hit the inside of the post, and rolled across the line. It was a free kick from the captain, Tansay, and it very nearly went all the way in. Look at that. You don't come much closer. The goalkeeper went wandering. He's had a couple of erratic moments in the opening 10 minutes. And already we've seen plenty of evidence that Ethiopia are not here to just make up the numbers. It's cleared up the line by Ebenezer. Plays his football for Walita. Walita Disha, one of the Ethiopian clubs. Whilst it's a great opportunity for these players to gain some experience, it's also a shop window. There are plenty of scouts in and around Morocco at the moment, just keeping a close eye on one or two talented individuals that are on the radar of even the biggest clubs around Europe. Egypt haven't done anything so far. Maybe that might change now. Mohamed Gamal will go chasing after it on the left-hand side. Curls one in. It's a good ball as well. Headed away by Efferson. It's a foul on Efferson. Caught from behind by Danny. In fact, he was caught by Safwat, and that's going to be a free kick. Push from behind, right in front of the assistant referee. Over on that far side. That's Kasitu from Zambia. Referee is also from Zambia. Hilary Mbaba. Post play by Adam Youssef. It's on by Adel. Well, it's 0-0 if you are just joining us. Egypt's in the red. Lucky not to be behind. It would have been a bizarre goal. Tinsay with a free kick inside his own half for Ethiopia. Played it up towards the penalty area. It went over the head of Dawit, went over the head of Tamer and Youssef, went over the head of the goalkeeper Malik after one bounce, and hit the inside of the post, rolled along the line, and it was rather fortunate for Egyptians, for Egypt, that didn't cross the line. Took a knock to the ankle there, Abdullah Amar. Down this left-hand side, you've got Abdullah Amar and Mohamed Gamal. Both teams, both players playing for Ethiopia in Egypt. So the Egyptian medical team on to deal with this one. The main physio is Ahmed Marduk. His job was a brief one. Chance for the Ethiopians to be spoken to by the American coach, Benjamin Zima. Comes with a good pedigree. As coaches, when you listen to him, he's enthusiastic. He's certainly bought into this Ethiopian project. So still 0-0 in Rabat with nearly 13 minutes gone. That's very well played by Adel. Edge of the penalty area. Divana went down. Play on, says the referee. One or two whistles, but you can see why he played on. They've still got the ball here with Gamal. Can he hang it in? He can. It's a good strong header away by Tinsay. And then cleared by Denkna. Needed to stick there for Dawit, and it didn't. But he still could cause a problem down this near side. Kidos. Losing out was Khalid, who just caught Danny. And he sent tumbling by Khalid. Well, whilst it's a competition that every nation wants to win, it's all about the World Cup. Remember, 10 teams will qualify for the expanding World Cup in Qatar. That's the 8 quarter-finalists, and there's 2 wild cards amongst the 4 teams that finish third that will go into a knockout of their own. Both these sides will be keen to make sure that they are one of the qualifiers. Clearly went out of play. Digna with the throw. Taken down by Ahmed Safwa. He's the go-to man for Egypt. Driving force, the creator in the midfield. Abdullah Amar. It's carefully done and well done by Khalid. Tinsay, closest we've come to a goal so far with his free kick from inside his own half that hit the inside of the post. If you have just joined us, I did say that right. Free kick that bounced over everyone, bounced once past the goalkeeper and off the inside of the post and across the face of goal. Very lucky Egypt not to be behind. Flag is up against Dawit. Plays for Shiga City in Ethiopia. Could have been construed as a foul on Youssef as well. Free kick is taken a few yards ahead of where the incident took place. Again, it's that tall frame of Tinsay that gets the ball away. Adel. It's Bashir. A sprint for Youssef to keep it alive. Abdullah Amar It's a good tackle coming in from Denkner. It's a foul. Down goes Omar Fuda. Foul by Dawit. Well, with the games being played in North Africa, it is a more forgiving climate, given that we are heading into the summer months. Pitch has been well watered and is in excellent condition. They do get the pitches in this complex very, very well maintained. Yusuf's cross. Again, some strong defending by the Ethiopians. Tansei's going to win all those in the air all day long. I've got to put a challenge in and I've got to try something a little different, but this is what they're doing at the moment. Try something a little bit different. They can't prize their way through. And again, it's one in that midfield by Kidas. This time he is fouled. Free kick is taken quickly. It's good footwork from Dawit. Slightly bypassing. Think that. Bit of pressure for Tansei. He gets it forward and needed to be rescued by Tamer. He's done really well. Gamal taking on Digna. Support comes from Abdullah Amar. Gamal. Again, it's that header at the near post from Tansei. So reliant on him. Throw in for Tamer to take. The referee just wants to hold on for a second. It's very well played. Bashir, can he get the cross in? He can. That's good goalkeeping. Temshin comes out and lays claim with both hands. Ahmet. Dear to Tamer. Dear playing at the back is traditionally a midfield player, but he looks very much at home at the back. Adam Yusuf isn't the tallest of central defenders. It's a foul by Kidas. Thumping header away from Kidas. It's a good turn by Abdullah Emma. Gamal. Yusuf to Adel and then across to Tamer. Again, it's that towering figure of Tansei. Wins absolutely everything in the air, doesn't he? It's a good play down the right-hand side. Needs a cross here from Danny. He gets it in really well. This is Gamal. Can he find room for the shot? He's been prized wide, and good defending by Tamer to put it behind for a corner. That's better from the Egyptians, trying something a little different. Ball came in nice and early, and there was a bit of room inside the penalty area here for Gamal. Goes down by Tansei for the corner. Long chat with Khalid, the referee. comes the corner. Beshir. He's done well to just win a throw in there. In fact, it came off of Beshir last, so it's going to be come off of Ebenezer last, I beg pardon. So it's going to be a Egyptian throw. Yes, in time up forward from the right fullback position to take. Hunted it down well here, Egypt. Oh, that's excellent play. Danny, down he goes in the penalty area. Referee had a very good view, but didn't hesitate to give a goal kick. Danny questioning the assistant referee. Well, I think he wants to look at the referee rather than the assistant referee. Ultimately, he had the best view. And you can clearly see that Khalid had played the ball. Should have been a corner, perhaps, or maybe it took a brush off of Danny. Halfway point of the first half. Still goalless. Wide by Fuda to Gamal. Gamal galloping against Dinkner. Can he get past him? He can. Can he get the cross in? No, he can't. Goes down. And, again, the referee not interested in the foul. Didn't look a lot in it. Referee had a good view again. It's great trickery from Dawit. He's got a trick or two up his sleeve. He's very strong. He's quick. He's got a little bit of everything, Dawit. He's got a good goal scoring record as well. But here come Egypt looking for an opener. It's a first shot on goal, and it comes from Yassin Tamer, and it was straight at Tamsged. That long ball over the top, it opened up the Ethiopian defence. It was good close control by Tamer, the fullback. Here he is again now, Dawit. Can't keep it in play. Seem to be operating with Dawit on the right-hand side. NEU down the middle. There's a far on the right-hand side. Cherinet with the challenge there. This is Dinkner. All the way back to the captain, Denze. Cleared away by Tamsged to Ebenezer. He's given it away though. Off goes Tamer again. Ebenezer with the challenge, and fair one according to the referee. Best chance of the game so far from Danny. Comfortable save from Tamsged. Edel. This time they do get the decision. Both the assistant and the referee agreed to decide that that one's a foul. A brush from Ebenezer that brought down Danny. This is as good as, if not slightly better than, a corner.
I'm watching everyone. No problem. You
can hear exactly what the referee is saying. He's watching everyone. Stop the fouls, was his message to the two players. That's an interesting ball in. Again, too close to the goalkeeper. Warm but blustery afternoon, but a pleasantly warm afternoon in Morocco. That bounced through from one goalkeeper to the other. Malik. Wanted clear from Youssef. And delivered back to the goalkeeper by Ebenezer. Well, we expected Egypt to have more of the ball. Big chance of the game was gone the way of Ethiopia, though. And they've already demonstrated that there is some good talent in this side. Looks like Huzaifa has come over to this near side for now. Number 12 for Ethiopia. That's a good flick on. Now, what's the shot like? It was a powerful one, but wide from Huzaifa. As I say, he's just come over to this right-hand side of Seifa, with Dawit going to the far side, trying to change things up, and immediately comes onto his right foot, fires that one wide. It's a good play by Dinkner. He gets a foot in, carrying it is Gamal. Chip forward, aiming towards Ivona, but they haven't really got Ivona, the front man, into the game much so far. Egypt. Mohamed Gamal again. It's a very good ball. Danny reacquaints with Ebenezer. Ebenezer's done well. They've certainly not been overawed, Ethiopia. That's going to be a free kick and a foul by Ahmed Bashir. Bringing down Dawit. Free kick is going to be taken by Kidas. Coming up to the half-an-hour mark. What can they produce from this free kick? Kidas for Ethiopia, wide on the left-hand side. They've got aerial threat, no doubt about that. Sherinet is a tall player. Tinze, of course, up there. He's won pretty much everything that's come his way in the air so far. Defensively, what can he do from an attacking point of view? It's the first time they've been able to get the big bodies into the box, Ethiopia. It's a good ball in. Goalkeeper was flapping at it, and he did get a touch. Malik, it will be a corner. It came in, and it was heading towards goal. And the goalkeeper's not the tallest, and he came and got a punch to it. Ethiopia's first corner. Headed away from underneath the crossbar. And Egypt can get it away, and they could break away, but it's going to be returned back in by Ebenezer. That's a good ball. Kidas, who's usually the man behind these free kicks and corners. It's a poor ball from Dinkner. Dinkna does win it back, and that's better this time. And that's excellent play by Kudos in towards the penalty area, and Josefa. Dinkna has been neat and tidy in the right back position so far. Kudos all the way back. Everson. It's gone out for an Egyptian throw. 32 minutes almost played. Good bright spell this from Ethiopia. Still the game lacking its first goal. The young Pharaohs really created much in front of goal. That one shot from Danny was straight at the goalkeeper. Ahmed Safwat hasn't been able to stamp his authority on the game yet. It's won by Beshir. He could root his way forward. That's a very good time challenge from Ebenezer. And the ultimate aim on the bigger scale for Ethiopia is to get their team up and running at the AFCON finals and competing with the big guns. There's some talent out here, that's for sure. Here's one of them. It's Dawet. It's easy in the end for the Egyptian goalkeeper Malik. Backwards from Kidos. Technical ability of these Ethiopian players, I have to say, very impressed. Not afraid to pass the ball. Good all-round ability. I think it shocks Egypt. This is not going to be an easily opening match, is it? They've found that out. Found it very difficult to create chances. They found it very difficult to break down this Egyptian defence. Well, that's given us a free kick for me. Tante might have won the ball there. Now, my judgment was completely wrong. He didn't get anywhere near the ball, did he? Went straight past the ball and took the player. That's why the referee referees, and I don't. It was a challenge from up here. Just looked at if he might have played the ball, but this free kick offers up an opportunity for Egypt to perhaps create something. A little over 10 minutes of the first half remaining. It's played up towards the back post. Again, more good defending. This time Everson is happy to put it behind for a corner. Delivery from Safwat. Well, a number of this Ethiopian side have got good first team experience behind them as well. The ball comes in short this time. Trying to turn it back in again was Ivona, but he's not succeeded in doing so, and they could have the breakaway here with Dawet. It's good covering by Yusuf. Referee plays a good advantage. Egypt didn't have an advantage for very long there, and that's a stumble from Everson that could have been costly. Forward by Tensei. It's back on this near side again now, Dawit. Dinkna. Header from Tamer. Back out to the left-hand side, Mohamed Gamal. He's not got much change so far out of Dinkna, and he goes on the outside now. Needs a cross, gets across. No one really there. It's easy for Ebenezer. It's a charge forward by Khalid. Runs into traffic, but he's still got it. Almost run into the referee as well. Out for the back with Efferson. Tinsay. Dowett. It's got caught on the ankle there by Bearship. It's Dowett. Just lift the studs in. Oh, it's the first time we've really had a player down. Last one was very quickly cleared up. The studs were certainly showing. I don't think there was any malice. Free kick is sufficient punishment. Egyptian head coach, you probably just see there, was Hussein Al-Darari. Well, I don't want to be seeing Dowett going off injured, so we hope he's okay. It's just a case of taking away the pain. He's back on his feet. Questioning the referee as to why there wasn't a yellow card. Just for a moment, they're down to 10 men, so chance for the Shirga City player, Dowett, to take on some fluids. That's 7 minutes to go to half-time. Tensei goes long. Another one of those probing free kicks. Up goes NEU. He wins a corner. And on comes Dowett, and up comes Tensei and Efferson and Sheranet. Corner's going to be taken by NEU. Corner comes in, the goalkeeper punches away. It's actually a good punch, direction-wise, down the middle. And Safwat, just over the bar. Well, the captain made the most of a very rare Ethiopian defensive error there and should have scored. Just wide, he shakes his head, he knows he perhaps should have done better. He gets ahead of the defender. It was a poor mistake. As he came back there thinking up, he left the ball slightly and it allowed Safwat to run onto it. Shoots wide. That's the best chance of the game so far for the Egyptians. Launched by Beshir. Danny rides the challenge, goes back for seconds, wins a throw-in. We're into the last 5 minutes of the first half, still 0-0 in its opening Group A match in the Under-17 AFCON tournament here in Morocco. We're in Rabat. There is no goals to tell you about so far. Yassin Tama with the throw, clearance away by Efferson. If you aren't recently joining us, Egypt have had more of the ball, but Ethiopia has shown some good technique. Got some defending to do here, and that was a poor curling effort. They had no curl from Ahmed Safwat. Safwat is a player that plays his football for Zamalek in Egypt. Captain. Goal kick is a long one from Tamskin. That's a foul over on the far side by Danny. Brought down Ebenezer. It's been a really good battle that between Danny and Ebenezer. It's another high ball forward. It's a big side, this Ethiopian side. Not going to make it easy at all here for Egypt. Got to take their chances when they come, as Safwat knows only too well, having missed that good chance just a couple of minutes ago. Danny back to Tamar, trying to play it inside to Safwat, but Efesum obliges and clears away. Sussel with NEU fouling Adel. It's another throw into Egypt, just inside the Ethiopian half. 2.5 minutes plus injury time remaining in the first half. Young Pharaohs coming close just a few minutes ago through Safwat. Having seen Tinsay struck a post with a free kick from inside his own half, but bounced and eluded everyone, including the goalkeeper at the inside of the post, run along the line and came back out again. Technically, the Ethiopians have played very well. They use the ball to great effect, and that is a good ball. Azefa, it's done well, Azefa. Corner kick. Once he got round the back of the defender, Tamer, there were problems for Egypt, and Tamer recovered well to put it behind for a corner. This corner is going to be taken by Kudos. Kudos to this one in underneath the crossbar again. The goalkeeper puts a firm punch on it. He's had one or two nervy moments earlier on in the game, but that was a very solid one-handed punch. Not that he's completely got rid of the ball, not yet. It's in towards the penalty area. It's great control. Shot is blocked. The second shot isn't, and that will roll away. I'm sure it's going to go out for a goal kick. It doesn't. It's kept in play by Youssef, cleared by Amar, up towards Safwat. They could be very pleased with the way they've adapted to the conditions here. Remember, Egypt, one of the favourites for the competition. Egypt have found chances hard to come by. It's an interesting ball in towards the edge of the penalty area. Well, he was offside. It's one of those, if he's keeping himself onside there and he keeps the shot down, it could easily loop over the goalkeeper. It was a dangerous ball forward and it caught out Egypt. 2 minutes of added time. Says the fourth official. Fourth official is from Namibia, and Sino Twananyukwa. There's another injury here, though. Adam Youssef was the player that I thought it was Adam Youssef that went down, but anyway, it's an opportunity to get the fluids on board for Ethiopia in particular. Mighty punt forward from Malik. by the head of Dinkner. Defensively, they've been very good. Ball retention-wise, Ethiopia very good as well. Dangerous going forward. Front three have all got good technique and skills. There's more pressure here on Egypt as the ball is cleared away by Adam Yusuf. One in the midfield by Sherenet, who adds some height to that midfield. Cut out by Dinkner. Up. Side to Bashir, who sidesteps the challenge, but stuck in a rut here at the moment are Egypt. Referee blows for half-time. Well, the best chance for Egypt coming just before half-time. Safwat firing wide after a rare mistake at the back from Ethiopia. Tinsay, the captain, almost scoring from inside his own half with a free kick that hit the inside of the post and caught out goalkeeper Malik. Not too many chances. Technically, I've been very impressed with Ethiopia. Egypt are finding it hard in a match that they were perhaps expecting to breeze through. That's not the case, underlining the fact that Group A is the group of death. At half-time, it's Egypt 0, Ethiopia 0.
What is love? Baby, don't let me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. What is
Welcome back. Second half is coming up for Egypt and Ethiopia. Group A. The opening fixtures today in the AFCON, the under-17 AFCON tournament, where 10 teams will qualify for the World Cup in Qatar. The 4 groups, the top 2 will go through to the quarter-final. They'll all make it through to the World Cup. And the 2 remaining places in the World Cup will go between the 4 third-place teams who will play off in their own eliminator at the end of the group stage. So 2 changes for Egypt. Amado and Adam are coming on, a striker and a defender for Egypt. Two changes being made at half-time by Egypt, who have not had it all their own way by any means. They found it very difficult against this vibrant Ethiopian side. They've got 1 or 2 very talented young players, Dawit being one of them. It's caused 1 or 2 problems down the right-hand side. Their American coach, Benzema, is giving them a pep talk that there might be a shock in the offing here if they can take their chances and keep it tight at the back. But it is the proverbial group of death. Morocco, Tunisia is being played tonight at the Stade Moulay Hassan. The hosts kicking in. The 2 changes are going to be made eventually. Just waiting for the 4th officials board to come out. First player to come off is Evona. Does mean Adam will go up top. Well, Yusuf is still out there. Didn't see this board for the second change just now. We'll tie that up in a matter of seconds, I'm sure. So second half underway. And very quickly, Ethiopia win themselves a free kick, a foul on Dawit. It's a bit too far out for a shot at goal. Kidas takes all the free kicks and all the corners. He's the set play wizard. Just wonder if he might fancy a crack from here, you know. Goalkeeper Malak needs to be on his toes just in case. He's going to go for goal. Well, wasn't a particularly good strike, but if a touch was to have occurred on its way through, it might have been a different story. Goes all the way through. 0-0 in the other game, which is still at half-time. Ivory Coast and Cameroon. Egypt on the front foot, trying to make things happen. It was a shot towards goal. Wasn't entirely sure, Temskin, whether it was going on target or not, so he made himself present and dropped on the shot from Amadou, who's gone into the midfield. Amadou. I know he is a defender. Seems to have gone into that midfield. Here he is, winning the ball back. Amadou. Marfuda was the other player to go off. The 21 shirted Amoda. And already we've seen indication that Egypt look a little bit more threatening and purposeful Those two players coming on, trying to disturb the comfort zone of Ethiopia in the early stages of this second half. That was an interesting one. It was side-footed towards goal. It perhaps was not going in. Who knows? Goalkeeper wasn't going to take any chances. Egypt to take on Tunisia on the same pitch. Their next game in 3 days' time. Ethiopia follow it up on pitch 8 against Morocco. Long clearance has distance on it from Malik. Cleared by Ebenezer. Not very far though. Tamer's cross. This time away by Dinkna. Back out wide again by Beshir. Amar. Gamal. This time the header from Ebenezer. It's good defended by Ebenezer. Lifted up in the air and caught by goalkeeper Temsgen from the initial shot from Danny. Temsgen can go long with his clearance out towards the right-hand side where he tries to find Dowett. He's beaten in the air by Amar. And the ball back there, Ethiopia, but the referee didn't like the challenge on Mohamed Gamal. And the MPPI player was just brought down. And there was a trip from NIU. There was a trip from Denkna between the two of them. There was no way through. This free kick is going to be taken by the left foot of Adam Youssef. Drills it in low. There's a little flick on there. And the goalkeeper came scurrying off his line and scoops up the ball before anyone else can get there first. Tried to help it on, did Danny, but it ended up kind of brushing off his back. It's an interesting effort. Not far away from the substitute, Amadou. He's looked competitive, lively since he's come onto the field of play. Amadou, one of two changes made at half-time by Egypt. It is still 0-0. We've played 5 minutes of the second half. The team's keen to get off to a winning start in this so-called group of death, with Morocco playing Tunisia tonight at the Stade Bani Hassan. That's good play. Yassin Tamer for Egypt. Cross coming in from Danny. Happy to put it behind at every opportunity, Efferson. Those two big central defenders are prone to winning just about everything in the air. So a corner. Referee's just going to perhaps hold things up here. There's no VAR, remember, but there is the FVS system. It's being deployed for this competition. Video support, the FVS, Football Video Support System. Football designed to help referees correct decisions by reviewing specific incidents upon coaches' requests. This is something that is being trialled amongst other leagues in the Spanish Women's Liga FA. And it comes the corner. Cleared away. No challenges so far from either coach, by the way, just so you know. There's a chance of a breakaway now for Mazefa, but he left the ball behind. Rolled down the line by Danny. Safwa. Captain comes inside. What can he deliver? That's a good ball in off the chest of Adam. Comes all the way back out. Wadu. Beshir. Acrobatically away, but Beshir wins it again. Mama. Scoreline remains 0-0. 7.5 minutes to the second half, and the referee awards a free kick. Foul on the Ethiopian midfielder Khalid. Plays for Ethio Electric back in Ethiopia. The tournament is still chasing down its first goal because it's still Ivory Coast 0, Cameroon 0 in the other match taking place today. The vast majority of the group matches are being played in this complex. Clearance from one goalkeeper, bounces up. Well, we saw a goalkeeper caught out by the bounce on this pitch earlier on. It is a dry spell here in Morocco, and it is a very hard pitch. Despite the fact that they have had the pop-up sprinklers working overtime ahead of the game today, they didn't have them on at half-time, interestingly enough, so it's been an hour or more of sunshine since then. I said there's not been a goal yet in the tournament, and Ivory Coast have taken the lead now against Cameroon. That's a match being played in Group B. This is Group A, still 0-0. Egypt have made a lively start to the second half without really creating anything. Had to get the ball there, did Efferson, and he did. More on the front foot there, pressing higher up the pitch now, Egypt. So a free kick to Ethiopia, just coming up to the 10-minute mark in the second half. They won't be disappointed with a point, Ethiopia. I know somewhere along the lines they probably need to do something against one of Morocco and Tunisia to finish third at least and get the tilt at qualifying for the World Cup. That's their number one priority out of this tournament. It's every team's priority, isn't it, really, making it through to the World Cup. It's a must for Egypt, for the development of Ethiopian football, and they have an ambitious blueprint that they're trying to execute. This is part of it. Playing in a World Cup is part of the development for these young players who are seen as the future. It's a good drive from Safwa into the penalty area. Really good drive. Can he get the cross in? No, he can't. Good defending. Corner. Safwa demonstrating his ability to take on players and cause problems. It's very quiet for most of the first half, but that's more like him. Driving run, stopped in his tracks by Dinkner. Corner is going to be taken by Ahmed Safwa from the left-hand side. Referee needs some sorting out, first of all. Amadou and Kidos are the two players being spoken to by the referee. I think he's had a good game so far, the referee, Hilary Mbaba from Zambia. Now he's, I was going to say he was going to let the game go there, but he's spotted something else. Finally, the corner can be taken. It's interesting. Well, that was the height of Tinsay and his goalkeeper alongside him that helped thwart any danger from Egypt from underneath the crossbar. Needs to get there first as Dinkner, and he will do. Clears ahead of Safwa. We know that if Ethiopia can get the ball forward, they have menace in the final third, including Hasefa. He cuts inside. It's great skills from Hasefa. Good back heel. And towards the edge of the penalty area by Khalid, eventually won back by Amado. That's what he's been brought on to do. And then out wide by Youssef trying to find Adham. A bit more presence up front from Adam, as opposed to Mavina in the first half, since he's come on at half-time. Windsor throwing on the far side. Just a little bit more energy about Egypt in this second half. But 13 minutes in, there is no breakthrough yet. The opener today, it's the opening ceremony tonight, believe it or not, but it's not the first game. It's tonight, and then the two semi-finals and the final will be at the Stade Moulay Hassan. Everything else is on this complex here. This is the complex Mohammed 11. It's pitch 11. It's a mighty fine complex, I have to say. Deemed a foul by Khalid. He courts Safwa. Free kick has been given. Well, it's a little bit harsh on Khalid. He played the ball first, and then just bumped into Safwa, caught him on the ankle. Discussion going on between the Egyptian coach Hussein Abdelradi and one of his backroom staff. Looking rather relaxed, the American Benzema. He knows he's got a talented group of players here. He's been working really hard with them. And they've been competitive in this game. We're coming up to the hour mark, and they're very much in this game. And they're not here to make up numbers, and they're most certainly not going to be the whipping boys of this Group A. It was predicted to be the group of death, and from what we've seen in the first hour of the competition, Egypt and Ethiopia are both going to be toiling with progression. Free kick comes in. That's good goalkeeping from Thames Ghent, who's had a good game actually for the most part, the goalkeeper. Certainly been the safer pair of hands of the two keepers, what we've seen in the opening hour. Egypt winning it back, and they're starting to crank up the pressure now, switching it from left to right. Danny. Another chance to reignite his battle with Ebenezer. And Ebenezer's not letting him past easily. Here he is now, Ebenezer. Neatly down the line. Cut out by Danny, and all the way back to goalkeeper Malik. Youssef. Bashir. Youssef goes long, that towering presence at the back of Tensei. There's going to be a yellow card, first yellow card of the game. Safwan has gone down. The referee's quickly shown a yellow card to Dawit. So change. Binyam's come on, Mandela's come on as well. Two substitutions made by Ethiopia. He's got some defending to do here. Again, it's headed away by Tensei. Akmal is off.
خالد أكمل ريتشارد is replaced by بنيامين تم تعويضه بلعبة 10 بنيامين.
No problem here in the public address system here. Now Ivory Coast 2, Cameroon 0 in the opening match in Group B. Still 0-0 in this one. The player to come off was Khalid. They've brought a couple of forward players on. It's an ambitious move. Confirmation of the Dawit Kassar yellow card. First yellow card in this fixture. Jinking run. Good play again from Kidas. That's a foul. It's just left Amadu on the floor. Binyam quickly announcing himself to the game. Binyam seems to have slotted into that midfield, although he's predominantly an attacking player. Saudi comes on. He's going to replace Danny. Sayed Saudi to midfielder. Looping ball into the box and cleared away by the goalkeeper. Taken by the goalkeeper. Egypt have been much better in the second half. And in the opening 20 minutes of this half, they have been the better side without really creating too many chances. It's not been a game of too many chances so far. Out of play over on the far side from Zayed Soda. So Sauda's gone to the left-hand side, which means Gamal will come over to the right. Ball into the box, it's flicked away. It's going to be another corner off the head of Tansei. Tried ever so hard to try and keep it in. Did Ebenezer unable to do so. Well, they're still holding on in there, Ethiopia. It's another good ball in. Goalkeeper came and headed back towards goal. Claimed by Temsgett. And he quickly slings one forward, and it could be a danger for Ethiopia to get forward. Second ball forward, taken by Josefa. Used his hand. That's why the referee's whistle was blown. It was Zeniou that went off for Mandela, by the way. It's well swept up by Adele. Read it very, very well. Sharing it in the midfield's worked really hard. Kidos as well. Got some good players. This Egyptian side have found it difficult to break down. Ethiopians long up and under, up towards Adam, who was in an offside position. Flag went up on this near side. So 3 changes made from Egypt, 2 so far from Ethiopia, still 0-0. Just past the midway point of this second half. Towering header forward from Tamer. Should on the ball there slightly, Adam, but they still kept it alive with Amadou. They've held their shape really well of Ethiopia throughout this. It's been a case of finding it difficult to break down, but Ethiopia have just been gifted possession in a dangerous position. Gamal towards the left-hand side. Saudi. It's a bag of tricks, and he goes on the outside and he scoops it towards goal. Goalkeeper did enough to tip it over the crossbar. That's one of the better chances in this game, and it's created by a little bit of visionary skill from Zayed Sudi, the Pyramids player. Goes on the outside, and it's a good piece of skill. As he scoops it towards goal, the goalkeeper has to react and does what was required of it, helping it over the crossbar. Here comes the corner. It's attacked at the back post by Yassim Tamer, but he can't direct the cross back across the case of goal. In fact, it was Adel that got the final touch on it. Haven't really got going in the final third in this second half, Ethiopia. Feels like Egypt have anchored themselves in much further up the field in this second period. But chances have still been at a premium. Gamal has the overlap of Tamer. Gamal doesn't need Tamer. Gets the cross in, it's taken down. Flag had gone up on the near side. It's important that Egypt don't get frustrated. They've got to keep plugging away. Don't want to be conceding a goal. 0-0 isn't a disaster. They would have really wanted to get off to a winning start in this opening game. It's going to be cleared by Malek. Oh, it's dangerous. There was a foul there by Adam. What's the referee pulling back here? There's an injury to one of the Egypt players. It might be Adam Youssef that's down. But it's not Youssef, he's standing behind him. A spot of cramp maybe. It's Ahmed Besha. He stretched. It just seemed to get caught by Binyam. He'll have to come off having had some treatment, but it will be okay, I think, to carry on. Samaraka. Saramaka midfielder comes off just for a moment. think he'll want to get on as soon as possible. 17.5 minutes remaining. I think they've announced themselves in this tournament of Ethiopia. They're not going to lie down by any means. The problem is, this is a very, very tough group, and if you finish bottom, you're out of the World Cup equation. But Nigeria are one of the teams that have not qualified for the tournament. Morocco and Tunisia making up the numbers in Group A. Côte d'Ivoire off to a winning start, it seems, against Cameroon in Group B, currently 2-0. That group also has Uganda and Congo in it. Ghana, Senegal, South Africa, Algeria making up a tough Group D. Well, it's going to be a throw-in to Ethiopia, who have not created an awful lot in this second half. Wandering forward is Dinku. It's gone straight behind for a goal kick. See much of Dawit or Azefna in the second half. Mandela's come on as well for Anayu. Egypt has to defending to do again now. Dawit once more. Interception was a good one from Amar. Nice and calm from Tinze. Tall player, but good with the ball at his feet. Excellent reading of the game there by Adel. Kidos. Referee's whistle and the assistant referee's flag. Both signal that the ball had gone out of play. Is it the whole ball? I'm sure it is. It's a loose touch there from Kudos in towards the penalty area. Chance now for Egypt, and it's lofted over the bar from Saudi. There's another presentable opportunity for the young Pharaohs. And that all came about from the mistake in the midfield from Kudos. He dallied on the ball. It was the pass from Safwat. Lifted over the crossbar by Zayed Saudi, who looks quite lively on that left-hand side since coming on as a substitute. Again, they've surrendered possession, Ethiopia, in that midfield area, which is perhaps a sign of fatigue. They've really given it their all in this game so far. As they drive forward, the referee spotted a foul off the ball. It's going to be an Egyptian, an Ethiopia free kick. It's taken quickly, wide to Kudos. Defensives have really been on top in this game, that's for sure. Down goes Ebenezer, but he's been caught out of position here. If they can get the ball forward, could be problems. That's great covering from Efferson. Long ball into the channel, be easy for Adel. To the midfield and Beshir. Wide to Amr. Saudi turns. Now, can he have a run at Dinkner? Saudi comes inside. Might run favourably here It's the captain, Safwa. It's a curling effort, but the referee's going to bring that back for a free kick when he blew the whistle just as the player was striking the ball. I'm not sure what we'd have given there if that had gone in. There's going to be a yellow card. Foul was by Ebenezer. I think he's going to be the recipient of the yellow card. Well, I think he knows when he gets up, Ebenezer, he's going to get cautioned by the referee. This is a very dangerous position. Adam Youssef has a very dangerous left foot. That was a pretty dangerous foul, wasn't it? He went for the ball. He certainly didn't get it. Definite yellow. Well, the referee's still standing there with that yellow card in his hand. It will get raised in a moment. That was a full-time challenge by Ebenezer. Two changes in the offing for Egypt, and finally, that yellow card is shown to Ebenezer. I think the referee has been called over. To investigate the video support, the FVS, a possible red. He's got a point, hasn't he? Pretty dangerous. He's out of control. That was the challenge raised by the Egyptian coach. So video support being called into action for the first time in this game. I think this supports a claim that there is certainly a call for a red card here. It's a pretty nasty challenge, really, when it slowed down. One thing that you can conclude is you certainly didn't get the ball. Is this worthy of a red card? What they don't want is to be losing a defender. Ethiopia, so late in the game, they are close to claiming a very useful point in this Group A fixture against a strong Egyptian side. Well, the referee's watching this one over and over again. He wants the decision to be the right one. I think there's enough there for a red, you know. Does he think the same? Here he comes, the referee. He's come to make his decision. What's he going to do next? Calls over the two coaches. I don't know if this is an explanation of his summary. He's not going to give a red card. He's a lucky man, Ebenezer. I've seen him given. Shake of the head from the Egyptian coach, Hussein Abdulradi. And I see his point, but they've got a good moment here. Big moment in the game where if they can execute this free kick, they might be able to snatch victory in the final 10 minutes. There are 8 minutes to go. Well, that VAR decision in itself has eaten into 3 or 4 minutes of added time, I'm sure. angle didn't show anything, but was there any danger in the, was it a dangerous and reckless challenge? Yes. Did it hurt the player? Yes. Did he have his stud showing? Yes. But I'm sure the referee's got his explanation. But there you go. That's video support. The alternative to VAR, which is called upon by the referee. He makes the call and he alone. No VAR assistance or anything like that. Now, 4 in the wall. There's only one man standing over the ball. It's Adam Youssef with that trusted left foot of his. He's bang centre. It's the perfect position for a free kick. Is it the perfect execution? No, it's not. It's over the bar. Well, he had plenty of time to plan what he was doing there. Ethiopia quickly getting the ball forward out towards the right-hand side. Dawit couldn't quite reach it. It's gone out for a throw. 6.5 minutes to go.
Remove the hand, remove the hand.
Slightly over-exuberant for Mohamed Gamal. And finally, Egypt can make those 2 changes. Well, it's the captain, Safwat, that's going to come off. And also Gamal. Sayef coming on. And Khalid as well. Well, that refreshing things up. They made a couple of changes at half-time, Egypt, and it gave them a little bit more initiative in the early stages of the second half without finding too many chances in this game. It's been a game of relatively few chances. Ethiopia's one notable shot was a shot from inside their own half that hit the post. It's the closest we've come to a goal. It's good defending over on the far side by Mandela. Referee wants the throwing to be taken in the right position by Dinkner. We are down to 4.5 minutes of play remaining, plus injury time. There'll be a little bit. There's been a couple of short stoppages for injuries. There's been the VAR incident for the red card check on the video support. Goal kick. Feels a bit stop-start at the moment. And the changes in the offing.
Player number 12 لاعب من 10 حذيفة شرقي عمر is replaced متعود بلاعب من ثاني number 2
Say, Fedin is on. Another change from Ethiopia. Three and a half minutes plus injury time. So
William! William! Sabasin! Yes, walau tu, siapa nak pun walau. Dah, mau ketiga. Putar. Andai. Tidak, Mandela, garis. Masuk. አንድ ላይ አግዘው ማንዴላ እንዳይዞር ፋው እንዳይዞር ዳይ ትልቃቸውን ጊዜው አንድ ላይ ሸፈን እንዳትገባ ማንዴላ ዌክ አፕ ማንዴላ No, ማንዴላ ለሁለት ማንዴላ ለሁለት ማንዴላ Bravo,
90 seconds for Egypt to squeeze a victory out of a very tight game. So we're into the last minute. They've made all the changes, Egypt. Pride. It's such a tight game to the penalty area and a low shot. Oh, the goalkeeper managed to readjust himself and make the save. It's a good effort.
Calm down.
Goalkeeper. Another ball out towards that far side. He's looked dangerous since he's come on, Omar. Into the penalty area. The shot was just wide. Maybe that was the big moment in the game for Saif Ismail.
Additional time 4 minutes. الوقت الإضافي 4 دقائق.
Really unlucky.
Tell him we'll add more minutes. Tell him we'll add more minutes.
4 minutes of added time. There's an injury here to Dinkna. Will come the Ethiopian medical team. And your physiotherapist is Dagmawi Asefa. Looks like they're going to bring on another change. Ethiopia as well. Looks like Gagebo is going to come on. Emmanuel Gagebo.
Yeah, out.
Midfielder about to make his way and enter. A minute and a half of 4 minutes of added time. There will be more to add to that for that injury just now. Either side have exposed a cutting edge in the final third in this game. It's another flick on. Well, that just about sums up the sharpness of this game from both sets of attackers. Adam with a flick on and fairly comfortable. Had to save with his feet a few moments ago. Townsend, he's tipped one over the crossbar. Fairly routine save. 1 or 2 early moments for Malik of uncomfortableness in the Egyptian goal, but 2 clean sheets out there. Defences will take the positives. That looked like a foul, but nothing given. It's a good play by Ebenezer, who's perhaps very lucky to still be on the pitch. That red card check by the video review in the end was ignored. Video support came to nothing. Well, the ball's out of play on the far side, and Egypt have got perhaps one more chance to sneak all 3 points in this Group A fixture. It could make all the difference. Bashir. Khalid. He didn't like that too much. Handball given against the defender. So fed him to the handball. Not long on as a substitute. So one last chance. The 4 minutes have gone. This is it. Now or nothing. Can Ethiopia just hold on for one more attack? And it comes. It's another clearance away. They can clear this down the line. Maybe they could even break themselves and find a winner. But instead of striking long, they try to carry. And it's presented Egypt potentially another one chance. And this time the ball over the top and they're away. This is Dawit. Can't do the unthinkable, can they? It's Dawit. They haven't had a shot in this second half. They've barely had a shot all game. It's played back inside. It's a shot which is charged out. Screams of a handball, but it's going to be challenged. I think here the Egyptians will feel that it didn't strike the hand. The Ethiopian coaches are up on their feet. Now, did it strike the hand of Ahmed Beshir? Let's have a look. It's not an angle that you can call upon and make any solid conclusion, but the referee has been called over this time by the Ethiopian coaching team. And maybe, just maybe, video support might come to their rescue. Well, they're at the moment, the screen is showing the incident at the other end. That was a shout of a handball at one end. That's hit him on the head, isn't it? Looks like a header, that one. It was Efferson. Well, there was 4 minutes of stoppage time. That's all over. I think it's all down to video support now. I don't think there was enough in that one, so it's forward wind to this moment. This looks more like a subjective appeal. So both teams making their appeal. Did that strike the hand of Beshir? That's not an angle that's going to draw too many conclusions. Fourth official's come across to offer his opinion. The only trouble is there's no camera angle on the far side of the pitch, which kind of defeats the object of the referee relying on video support. You cannot tell whether that struck the hand. Well, it's certainly not struck the head. Here comes the referee. He now calls the two head coaches together. This is part of the video support. So he's saying the first one, definitely the head of the defender, not a penalty. What about Ethiopia? He's saying it hits the shoulder. Well, his conclusion is subjective somewhat, so it's a corner. There's barely time to take this corner, surely, isn't there? I think if there's cameras on the far side of the pitch, that might have been a different scenario. I don't think the referee can give a penalty because he can't conclusively say whether it's shoulder or hand, so he has to play it on the side of caution. I don't blame the referee at all. Difficult one for him. So, corner eventually will be taken. It's a very congested penalty area. They've barely got forward in this half, Ethiopia. Can they nick it with what would be the last play of the game? We've played 99 minutes now. Corner to Ethiopia. Went into the near post, struck away, and with it the final whistle blows, and it's a share of the spoils. Egypt were widely expected to do well in this opening game against Ethiopia, but they come well prepared with a side that has plenty of talent and promise, and they put in a decent performance, did Ethiopia, hitting the post early in the first half through Tanzania, the captain, with a free kick from his own half that bounced over the goalkeeper and very